What's up, guys and girls? Let's talk the Pokemon Sword and Shield National Dex missing. Okay, we're going to be covering a little bit of this in this video, and I'm going to be giving you a little bit of my take on what I think about the National Dex being removed from Pokemon Sword and Shield. So this is going to be a talking video, nothing fancy here. I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts and what I feel about this and what I think about the National Dex being removed and why I think, well, this isn't so bad. So let's just hop right into it. All right, well, as everyone knows, there were a lot of people being upset because the Pokemon National Dex is missing. And what that means is that you can no longer transfer other Pokemon from other regions into this game from every other generation. This means this removes a huge proportion or major amount of Pokemon from the Pokedex, should I say, or should I say National Dex. And this takes away the ability for you to transfer those Pokemon that you've carried from generation to generation to generation and so on, etc. So, as you know, this is a huge disappointment for many, and a lot of people are upset about this, and it's understandably so. At first, I was curious as to why they may have removed it, and I was maybe thinking it probably wasn't a good idea, but considering that I've done some thinking, there's some huge advantages to the fact that this is now removed from the game, painstakingly knowing that you don't get to transfer those old Pokemon anymore. But this is sort of a good thing. Now let me explain before you Poke fans explode on me down in the comments section. So think about this. During my years of playing Pokemon, I played online and I've also done competitive battles. I've played here and I've played there, and I've even entered one VGC tournament. I didn't even get to the finals because it ended because I was late, but I did at least enter and get to play in the tournament. I forgot what year that was. I can't remember. But anyways, I'm a huge Pokemon player and a Poke fan myself. I indeed calling them Poke animals. But anyway, I digress. So, of course, the National Dex has been removed. Excuse me, I had to take that. So as I was saying, the Pokemon National Dex has been removed, and this could be a good thing. When the reason why I was saying about me entering the tournaments, playing online tournaments, and playing competitively is because I've had to deal with so much hectic garbage while playing it. I play with honest players. I play with players who have hacked Poke animals or Pokemon, and this was always a pain in my butt. Always a pain in my butt because you would have trainers who would go about maxing their IVs, which is impossible to do naturally. The EVs, that's understandable, but you would have max IV'd and max EV'd Pokemon. If you don't know what max IVs are, max EVs, individual values and effort values, which takes a lot of time and effort, and due to the hacking scene, well, they hacked the heck out of those Pokemon and were battling them, destroying you with like one hit, and it was just ridiculous knowing that that's not possible. If your effort values are maxed out, that's fine because they're easy to do. You can get them by knocking out Pokemon, but the individual values, well, those are a little different because that's just the individual value of your Pokemon when it's born, its potential, what its DNA is, which is you can't change it. You got to go through like a painstaking effort to get that to go up more. It's extremely complicated, and I'm not getting into that in this video, but you had so many cheaters who maxed out their IVs and their EVs and were playing with hacked Pokemon and were competing in tournaments and in online competitive play, and that wasn't fun for me. This wipes out all of that and you get a fresh start. besides that, starting over again won't be too bad because everybody will be on an even playing field. The hacking scene will be gone. There's no more of that. So you'll be able to play based off of your skill, based off of the training that you do, based off of the hard work that you put in to play this game. Now, the time and effort that you put into this game will show and prove what type of trainer that you are. Not by putting any hacks, not by putting in any cheats. You'll just have to train. And I don't know if the hack people, like homebrew people, will try to come into the the Switch Lite or the Nintendo Switch. They probably already have, but I'm sure those people will get banned pretty quickly, and I'm sure Nintendo has made measures to stop those cheat or hacked Pokemon from getting into the game. Now, I understand because I have a lot of Pokemon or Pokeanimals that I have to leave behind too, that I've trained very well, and I'll miss them. But at the end of the day, they're still there. I can play those games if I want to. In the past, it's fine, but it's new. A lot of people are complaining about starting something new. Sometimes starting all over again is the best thing you could do. And I also know that they removed a lot of Pokemon, but I'm sure they're going to re-add the National Dex moving forward with the newer games in the future that they create. So think about this as a generation refresh, and they're starting from scratch again. So this would be like generation 1, and then so on. So this is generation 1, you can consider it that way, and then they're going to move forward from there and add the National Dex back in gradually, and then gradually add all the missing Pokemon and missing moves that were taken out due to the National Dex being taken out as well. So they're going to re-add this stuff, you guys. I understand like a lot of people are upset about it, but there's no need to be upset about it, because Nintendo knows what they're doing. Game Freak knows what they're doing. This is a good idea. I'm actually excited about starting over. Once again, all those hack Pokemon get garbaged, trashed. They're out of there. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And also, you get to compete fair and square, and everybody gets to start out all over again, all at the same time, all on even playing fields. And I think it's the best thing that Game Freak and Nintendo could have done. The decision that was made, I agree with it 100%. Although I know many of you may not agree with this decision, but however, starting over again isn't such a bad thing. I don't think it's such a bad idea at all. But anyways, those are my thoughts and takes on the National Dex being removed. I don't think it's a bad idea. But do you think it's a good idea that it was removed? Are you disappointed that you have to leave your Pokeanimals behind? Or are you fine with this decision and you feel like me and saying that, hey, this is great. We get to start over again. Everybody from level 1 and on up again. So clean slate, fresh start. I'm on board with that. So anyways, if you agree, if you disagree, that's fine. Leave your comments down below. I'd like to know what you guys and girls think about this National Dex being removed and some of the Pokeanimals or Pokemon that may or may not be in these 2 upcoming Sword and Shield games. Whatever your thoughts may be, leave your comments down in the comment section below. And also, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Happy training.